Here, here we are talking about simple interest, how we can find out simple interest of any given principal amount. So let's check it out. If P is the principal amount, R is the given rate for interest and T is the time period, then PRT by 100 is equal to R. This is how we can calculate it. Let's look at an example. If a man has put 5,000 rupees for interest for 2 years of time period on 2% rate. Calculate the interest. How we can do that? P is here 5,000, T is 2 years, and R is 2%. Then the problem becomes in this way. I is equal to PRT by 100 is equal to 200 rupees. Now, when we are trying to calculate compound interest, the formula slightly changes. Here, the interest plus principal amount is equal to P multiplied by 1 plus R by 100 is whole to the power n, where n is a given amount of time period, say years or months, and R is the rate and P is the principal amount. So then, if we try to calculate the interest, we will have to subtract the principal amount from the net interest, which is being calculated in a compound way. So here we go. This is how the compound interest is to be calculated. Let's look at an example. We put that same amount of 5,000 as we did in the previous problem, and the principal amount is put with the 2% of rate for 2 years. And this is the compound interest, and we have to subtract the principal amount from this interest to get the net interest. So the 5,000 is subtracted We cancel these two zeros from here and one zero from here, and so hence we calculated the net interest, which is calculated in the compound interest way. Just we did this same calculation using the compound interest formula. The given data is the same as the previous question was. We are talking about this question as we solved previously. And here we can see that when we calculated that same interest in the simple way, the interest was 200 rupees, and later when it comes into the compound way of calculation, it becomes 202. Therefore, we have 2 rupees extra. When we look at the compound interest, because the compound interest has been designed in such a way that it always gives the result which is greater than the simple interest, which is this. This is why we say that simple interest is always lesser than the compound interest. Here is another problem which states certain amount gets kept for yearly 2% interest rate for 3 years, where the difference of simple and compound interest remains 228.75 rupees. Calculate the principal amount. How can we solve this? Let's take the principal amount to be P rupees, and the time is 3 years. Let's imagine it to be 100 rupees. The rate is 5%. So the simple interest is 15 rupees, and the compound interest here goes. Let's take the compound interest as A, then 100 into 1 plus